And after that, if you
North by Northeast, you know what it is, man. Day 2 of the festival, so we're here. They can speak about the urban market, things like that. We got Farley Flex here. I mean, Will Strickland, Peace of My Peoples. And I mean, that's what we're here, man, just to hear what the industry has to say to us, because we are also the industry, man. So we're gonna bring this information to you. For everyone that couldn't make it here, we're making this information accessible to you. You know what I mean? This is the people's movement, man. All races, colors, genders, creeds. Let's do this. Hip hop.
So today we've assembled this panel to speak on those things, pretty much everything that has to do with music, doing videos, promotion, pretty much any questions you guys have today.
My name is Jen Hyland. I currently work for Olay Music Publishing, and I focus a lot on our pop and urban songwriters. The previous 6 years I spent at BMG turned Sony BMG Records in A&R and worked primarily with our urban roster being Keisha Shante, Rascal, Sean Desmond, and Estimates, Ghetto Concept, and Jackson.
Hi, my name is Farley Flex. I'm the most powerful and well-known black man in Canada. I just want you to know that I'm a judge on Canadian Idol. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and you know how to get at me. Wow, I don't know how to go after you now, Farley. I feel a little confused, but first off, I want to say thank you to Mr. Matt Babel from Much Music for moderating this panel. This panel was put together in conjunction with North by Northeast by my association, UMAC, which is the Urban Music Association of Canada. I am Will Strickland, the president of UMAC.
Hey everybody, I'm Beverley Mckee. I'm the executive director of VideoFACT, and this kind of feels like a VideoFACT meeting because my phone just rang and it was Farley. Yo, Bev, I'm stuck on the highway. Be there, shoot, you know. VideoFACT is an organization funded entirely by Much Music, Much More Music, and Music Plus, and what we do is we give non-recoupable, well, we don't have enough money to hire an executive director that can speak, but we provide non-recoupable grants to Canadian artists to make music videos, websites, and EPKs.
Hi, my name is Ericka. I'm a music video director at 235 Films, and I've mostly directed Canadian music videos, so I'm filling in for the Lex.
No, you're not filling in.
Okay.
That's the best kept secret right there. Yo, don't forget it.
Okay, there's a very brief introduction because everyone on this panel has accomplished so much, and they're going to offer quite a bit of insight today. I guess one of the questions now is with the internet, you see a lot of artists online. Do videos still matter?
an indie artist or a major recording artist? Like,
Talking about, I would say an indie artist who wants to get their feet off the ground, is looking for video factories, looking to put music out there.
Well, kind of like Will was saying, it's obviously the plan is the most important thing. You know, you don't want to have a single out on the radio 6 months in advance to a video, because ultimately what a video is a business card. A video, good videos for me are something that, especially the first video you'll put out, because you know, it's the same thing, you never get a second chance to make the first impression, and a lot of these people that apply for VideoFACT, they get their money and you know, it's kind of half-assed. Well, that's my first impression of you. So unless you have your plan together, unless you know your treatment's amazing, unless the concept's amazing, it's when I see your video, I want to see who you are as an artist. It's almost like your video is now my window to your soul. So I better see your soul, especially in what you're saying. You know, it's similar to what Ericka said. If it's not a good song to begin with, you know, a great video might not help you.
You know what? I think a lot of people have a misconception when they apply for these grants, man, and they think, all right, well, I'll apply for the Factor, but they don't know what VideoFACT is, they don't know Toronto Arts, they don't know all of these things, they haven't educated themselves. So I think even before we go in there, like, what is VideoFACT, you know?
Well, you know, we get lots of applications at VideoFACT. I mean, I think more so than anything, I think people put together half-assed applications because they figure they don't have a chance in hell. And in doing that, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Because not getting VideoFACT, or as the popular terminology is, being denied, which always kind of puts a smile on my face. Because it's not that. Not getting VideoFACT does not mean that you do not have something viable. It doesn't always mean that you don't have something viable. It doesn't always mean that your track is bad. It means that we get $6 million worth of requests every deadline. We have $800,000 to give away. Do the math. VideoFACT has a 9-person jury made up of different people from different areas of the music business and different areas of the country, because we're trying to tap into all levels of expertise here. What this particular jury is looking for, first and foremost, which is, I'll say it for the 3rd time, the strength of the track. How well does that track compete against the other tracks that we're listening to in the course of that 2-day VideoFACT meeting? The best creative in the world. I mean, you can have Ericka coming up with a great creative, you can have RT, you can have Little X, you can have Har. It's not going to matter if the track isn't great. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing, especially as pertains to hip-hop, you guys, we can't read your mind. You give us something that's not a clean edit, we're going to immediately say there's no way we can play it. Bang, gone. Doesn't matter if everything else, we can't read your mind. How many times have I told people, you know, why do we get denied? And I said, well, how can we play this? We can't play this. You know we can't play this. But there's a clean edit. I'm like, well, why did you give us the dirty edit?
I don't want to keep it real, son. When you find an artist who tries to compromise or tries to dance that fine line between art and commerce, one thing or the other suffers. So they're not sitting back thinking, well, no, I don't want to do a video. Especially in the urban community, they spend a lot of time reading the BET Bible, right? And what I mean by that is, well, she said it was good, and I know she shoots videos with and RT and X and Kaz and all these guys. So I want to put my video out there so I can be Jim Jones throwing around money in a video acting like I'm balling when I'm really not.
You have to stop and think. From a marketing perspective, does it work for me to put this video out? Do I have a game plan? Do I have an agent? Am I doing shows? Do I have product out there? Is there enough media awareness about me so that you capitalize on that music video? So I agree with you.
Basically, for the people that don't know, I'm part of an organization called Stolen from Africa. You know, we make hip hop that, just like you're saying, we try to bridge the gap between the whole disconnected self, because it originally used to be a voice of oppressed people, and now it's a voice oppressing people. And like you said, our communities don't relate to the cars, the this, the that, and there's so much violence out there. And like the government, we work hand in hand with like politicians. Mayor Miller co-signs what we do, you know what I mean? And like you said, we also took our own business into our own hands. We incorporated our label called Music Screams Entertainment, you know, push the spoken word artists, whatnot. But we've been actually taking our music across the high school system, because we believe banning guns won't stop gun violence, changing mind states will. And to us, it's beyond making money, because if you want to start making money as a community, especially in this city, like you said, it's so multicultural, but the curriculum does not reflect the multiculturalism. And hip hop has always been a way to teach people, you know? So that's what we're trying to do. So my question is, we've been giving mad applications in, and I'm gonna take your advice, and I'm gonna go to the other resources as well, look that up. But I wanna know, like, is it easier to apply for the EPK grant and all that? If we take those steps first, then would you guys consider us as a priority on the VideoFACT list itself?
I don't know. I mean, you know, first of all, you know what, you guys made that so competitive. It's really a good idea to not apply for all three at the same time, okay? Because we have to cut stuff out at the end of the day. It's an arm wrestle, okay? It's a struggle. Like, we yell at each other, you know, over who's going to get these grants. So I would say do one deadline, another deadline, and another deadline with that. Seeing an artist progress up those steps, seeing that artist develop, yes, that makes you very viable for
sorry, like, but through you, but what if we could show you our progression through our website? Like, we could, like, would you guys take the time at that moment, since you guys are swarmed with all these applicants, do you guys actually take the time to go on our website if we ask you to? Because you got mad videos there, we can show you how we progress.
Well, that's
we can show
when
you our plan,
that's when you start working it. You sit down, we have a meeting. If not this week, maybe the week after, and we'll set up a meeting.
Yeah, I'll just send you emails of what's going on. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I'd be happy to.